good evening. Welcome into the stream. Glad you could be here tonight for more Game of Thrones. That's right, we're back with more of Telltale's Game of Thrones, which I guess technically is titled Game of Thrones, a Telltale Games Series. But the important thing is we've made it to episode 2 as we follow the quest of the Forrester family. And I can't wait to see what's up with the Forrester family next. So far, we've been in a web of intrigue, if you can imagine, in this game that is largely a visual novel up to this stage. The action sequences have been limited, but that's okay. As someone mentioned last time around, I think what's great about Game of Thrones that makes it such a perfect fit for Telltale is the fact that it's sort of a series about weighty conversations with huge consequences attached. So that really works well with sort of the choice-based narrative adventure game format that Telltale had settled into by the time this came out. So I'm cool with it. I'm okay with it, and I'm glad to be back with it. The Forresters are in control of the ironwood that you need to build a war machine in Westeros. Who knows what happens from here, but good to see everyone. Glad you could join me. Hope you're having a good evening. Happy Thursday to you. Week's nearly over as I record this. Good to see you, Rotisserie Chick. I'm sorry, the name gets me every time. I love it. Good to see you, Dr. Mario. There's Paul. There's Matalia. Hey, Quentin, good to see you. Don't go south. Stay in Winterfell. I mean, we're all over the place. Here's the thing. We're playing as a bunch of different Forresters. We've got a Forrester at the wall. I believe that's that dude. That guy's name is Gared, I believe. We have a Forrester Mira that's down in King's Landing. That's her. Wow, this is really timing out well. We have Ethan, who's the little lord of their castle. That's not him. We haven't met this character yet, really, but I have a feeling he's coming in this episode. That's right, Gary. We've got all the good Forresters here. So I'm just going to unmute this and we will get started. Welcome in. Let's see if I can unmute it successfully. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's the good stuff. Hey, thank you, Dr. Mario. This is what I taught in today. I'm now just like, a real person again and having to wear button-up shirts and stuff like that. I mean, still not like a serious business shirt, a business shirt. Oh man, check out Yassified Jon Snow. They sent him to the wall and they yassified him. Poor guy. I'm sorry. Something about the shading on that gets me. All right. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the wall. I am Jon Snow. Let's begin episode 2. Let's begin episode 2. Okay, there we go. That is, usually the menus aren't that difficult to navigate. Also taught in a blue and green plaid shirt. Very good untucked. That's right, you can't tuck. I've been told that tucking shirts isn't cool anymore.
These are dark days, I fear.
That's great fun. Plaid, flannel, same thing.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future
Wrong
of
boy
this house
died.
is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your
Lord
mother
Tyrion
asked me to
liked
cross
that.
the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
Oh yeah.
Ethan!
Poor Ethan.
No!
Don't let them take me!
My son.
Well, there you have it. Ethan got wrecked. Oh wow, we haven't been here. Uh-oh. Creepy, creepy. 6 legs, 6 legs. Here it comes. Pee on the scorpion, pee on the scorpion. Pee on the scorpion. I would have peed on the scorpion. I thought choices mattered in this game.
Whoa, it's just me, Beskha.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say.
I like this Beskha.
You can stop pacing. They'll be here soon.
Let's look at this picture.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
So Asher's a cool guy. You can tell by how cool he
He's
is.
a
The
good
master's
cleaning.
fled.
I complained to the owner, except he's probably dead.
Let's look at this spill.
Is that wine? Or blood?
Or bloodline.
Taste it and find out.
Ooh, hookah.
Fragrant.
Have we canonically seen hookahs in Game of Thrones before? I'm trying to remember. It's just a flesh wound. Yeah, Ethan had a tough time.
I know. Woman sellsword, 4 years fighting by your side and you still can't get over it. Come on, Asher, quit staring, let's get to drinking.
You got it,
Ale.
dude.
It goes in yellow, comes out yellow, waste of time even drinking it if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards.
Yeah, that's like a
You
serious
should cure his
flurgan
toe.
wound.
I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Another round?
This guy's basically doing a study abroad in Essos. He's the handsomest Forrester.
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
Ah, beans.
How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that...
He looks fine. Fat and scared.
Good. Let him stay that way. Until we collect our gold, at least.
I can't kick him. Look how blurry he is. Who knows how much blurry he'd be
800
after I
gold
kicked him.
dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Who needs the best whores when the bad ones are so much more
We're a party bro. This is a
I
party
knew
bro.
I liked you for a reason. My point is, with enough coin, we could do anything. Go anywhere.
Be anyone.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn.
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that.
True.
Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
It's not that simple. In the north, these feuds run deep.
Oh, fuck the North. We have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast.
I like Beskha.
To all of us deadly bastards.
To us.
Aye, to us.
There we go. Press W when the time is right. But it was Q. What was I supposed to press? Did I screw up the toast?
Beskha? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Berserk.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Tazal.
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tazal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
Yeah.
It's good to see you too, Tazal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
This guy's like some sort of Hemsworth Forrester.
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
Fuck you! He's worth twice that.
Look at the balls on this one.
Gotta protect that right shoulder. It's gonna be handy if we get into a brawl. Right shoulder's where all your punching power lives.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Oh, man. Ah, Beans. Ah, Beans. He just got.
Done with you, too.
La da diri sombazi. Do ebi me.
Don't talk to my men.
You just made a huge mistake, Tazal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
I'm afraid I made a huge mistake.
The Wise Masters will hear how House Forrester kidnapped the venerable Beskha. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Beskha instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Swifty justice.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi jahoso kisikas!
You only get swift justice if you have some real bad blood. Cool.
Not today, I'm afraid.
Get down!
All right, who dies first?
Oh well.
Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Kill them! Now!
Chair
No,
kick.
that's more like it.
Here's one.
Come on!
Run him through. Dodge.
Couldn't pass me!
Ooh. That one got me. That one oh, wow. That which is dead can never die.
Couldn't pass me! To be down.
Oh no, broken sword. I haven't played that yet. There we go.
You owe me one.
Let me ask you a question.
Shit!
Eat.
This is
wonderful.
for Volantis!
Beskha!
Fuck you, Asher.
Tazal!
Wow.
Asher!
Hands off.
Bonios!
You know what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
I'm sorry, that shouldn't be funny.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop.
Knee busted. You know, I thought about that decision. I just thought, busting makes me feel good.
Tazal! Kill them both!
Good thing she's here. Oh, he's here.
In all the gods of fire and fuck.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle. Tazal?
Fuck.
More on their way.
We need to go.
All right. Whoop. Grab the box. Take the dragons.
Come on.
Cash and carry.
Malcolm.
Damn.
Ah.
We have to keep moving.
Spoons.
Malcolm, stop.
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
This title sequence got me so yeeted off of Twitch and YouTube. Neither platform took kindly to it. Whatever I say right now will be forever muted. Probably a great time to express some controversial opinions, but I'll resist. Ironrath. Look at those cool trees. There we go. They did a great job recreating the title sequence. Looks good. I mean, it should be something easy to render in computer graphics since it was rendered in computer graphics, but still. Episode 2, The Lost Levels. It's like Mario. George R.R. Martin's going to finish that last book, and it's going to be spectacular. Guaranteed. Boy, this is gross. Roderick.
Damn Forresters. Have to be so fucking far away.
Roddy Forrester. I definitely looked at that thing.
Father.
Well, this is the second best waking up in the back of a cart medieval fantasy game I've ever played.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. Who have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up
Ryland.
like a lord.
Hey, Robin, good to see you.
Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again.
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead.
They're Forrester.
Look. Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you.
Aye.
Sorry, sir.
Don't worry.
That's action, baby.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
Roderick. Oh, the gods, it is you.
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
All right. Let's get this story. Bone saw. Different bone saw. Got some fresh maggots for that wound, maybe.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink.
Here's your opium.
Come now.
No, I'm
Don't be
clean,
stubborn.
thanks.
Roderick!
My lady. I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
How is he? Will he live?
Let her. Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man.
Wow.
As it is, he may never walk again.
Any other man.
Roderick?
He refused the milk of the poppy.
That's Roderick for you. Brave as always.
But the pain must...
Roderick!
Press Q to live.
Fuck, I'm hurt bad.
Thank you, Nick. Good to see you. Well, so far this episode's been really dark. I need to adjust the gamma. Wow, what a jerk.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Hug her back.
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal.
That happens.
And your face.
It looks so badass now.
Oh, you telling me I don't look good?
I wouldn't dare.
Hey, Vic, good to see you. Welcome in. Good evening. Welcome to Telltale's Game of Thrones.
Something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan grabbed me. And that monster put a blade through his throat.
I wonder if Ethan could have survived.
Ethan? How could this happen to him?
Are you gonna be alright?
I don't know. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now
I really
Mother
like
wants
Wolf
me to
Among
write
Us
this song
too.
for the funeral.
Vic. Great game.
I can't.
This one's very good so far too.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
Wow,
It's
some
been
real
chaos here since he died.
rabble rousing down there.
We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
I will do what I must to preserve House Forrester.
Yeah.
I don't mean to put unwanted pressure on you. I just...
It's alright.
I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
Dramatic entrance, eh? Don't mind if I do.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Only one way to find out.
Hey, you can see Cerebral Arcade. Welcome in. How are you this evening?
I missed you, brother.
Good to see you.
You can do this, Roderick.
Just press W.
I know you can.
Nope, Q. Q, 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 Q. Overcome adversity. Q. Press up or W to walk.
Roderick!
Oops.
I'm fine.
It'd be pretty great if he fell like 5 more times on his way to the door.
Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I need to attend that meeting.
And you will. But you will get there on your feet.
Tom, so far it's a good Game of
It's a long
Thrones
way to the
thing.
Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
Thank you, Talia.
Ready?
Here we go. Oop. Press up to stand up. Here we go.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though, I think you'll find that much has changed.
Jesus, Forrester, yes. He's had a rough day. But we've got an achievement for walking him over there, so... Over at the wall. There's old Gared Tuttle. Still has his inventory from the last game. That's awesome.
Castle Black. So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Tuttle time. It's old Jerry Tuts. This area looks great.
Recruits at the gate!
The snow and ice really go well with the engine here. I feel like it's doing a better job making these areas look majestic than it did some of the forest settings so far. Ooh, actually there's bad news. Ethan didn't grow up. Doesn't look like he's going to. This is our old friend Jerry Tuts.
Your arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Not bad.
For sale, Ethan shoes, barely worn.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself.
Ha!
Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
Frostfinger!
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Yeah, you know what they say about the Game of Thrones? You either win or you beef it. And Ethan beefed it.
You fight like a girl. A worldling girl, maybe.
Sparring Crows is my favorite 90s alternative act.
You've had an assault.
Johnny Snow and me tell each other fairy tales.
You recruits.
Wait, did he just clear his throat? The caption said, "You Frostfinger." Was that just like translated from the clearing of the throat?
Come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
Gary Tuts.
I'm Gared Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Gared Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You a thief? A raper? You abandon your post? Or do you just fancy dying someplace cold?
I killed a man
I
down
killed a
south.
man who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no liar, either.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger.
Boy, what is your dexterity?
So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
If you say so.
I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now then,
he do.
We'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Where do you keep your Jon Snows?
Understood.
Where's the Kit Harington section? I want to see yassified Kit Harington.
Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
I think Jerry Tuts is going to survive this Game of Thrones. And we're back to Ironrath.
Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
Just a second, I got a weird error message. Yeah, it looks like it's okay. What's worse that could happen?
Still eating shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Wine's almost done, actually.
We'll need another barrel. Tell Sir Duncan to make it Arbor Gold.
All
Is that
right.
him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
And he's leaning on a girl. Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Oh, who
Lord.
gives a toss?
Don't let go of your sister now.
I like how the audio for all these is mixed exactly the same. Just people saying this out loud in their normal speaking voices. Yeah, just a bunch of jerks.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
You don't want to test me.
Is that right? Because you look pretty sad to me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Wow. Maybe both.
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
You put the White Hill men on notice.
Go on then, my lord.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Heading on inside.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like guests.
The wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel.
It doesn't matter what you think. That's the Rock. Suddenly remembers how feudalism works moment.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Surfs up. That's with an E.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
Rowdy Forrester, back in the big chair.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon.
Thanks, Nick.
Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
Let's get down to business to defeat Ramsay. Let's see.
I told you he'd be up and about.
I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please!
Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers.
You should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army.
Yeah.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our
allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Houses Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores.
The Westeros
You'd
Glenmores?
be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now?
She mustn't see me like this.
He's barely recovered.
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage.
It's convenient, Stacey, that one of the houses that HBO wasn't terribly concerned about just happens to be the house of their beloved and betrothed.
Not an Ironwood contract.
I'll secure her father's army, no matter what it takes.
Very good, my lord.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Keep them drunk.
It's better than inciting them to violence.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
I wonder what IP was the toughest to work with at Telltale.
Maester.
Which IP owner
It's time to light the ironwood torches.
was the pickiest?
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Also, new Telltale should make a Steamboat Willie game. This one, hands down, that checks out.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed. Ironwood doesn't burn easily, he told me. But Forresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Song of Fire and
Helping
Ice.
with music. It's not the same without him.
You're a fine musician, Talia. You'll do a great job.
Minecraft doesn't
Everyone
have protagonists.
knows how
Wow.
much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well.
I always forget about the Minecraft Telltale game. I have it. I'll stream it eventually.
About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
I'll never forget this painting of our family. All right. Chapter 4 of episode 2.
It's
Dunzo.
entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings.
Hey, Dad. Good to see you.
Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
This is Mira,
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers.
hanging out in King's
And,
Landing with Natalie Dormer.
Something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. And the seal. Here you are.
Sealed it. Sealed the deal.
Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
My dad asked us to invite his barber to our
I have a
wedding.
letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
It was fun paying for that plate at the reception.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
Barber made the
From my
cut.
mother. She asked that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
What did the barber have at the reception? I'll tell you what the barber didn't have at the reception, and that was a shirt. Apparently, on the way to the wedding, she spilled coffee on her blouse and had like a blazer over top of it and missed the wedding, but did show up to the reception with no shirt on and just like a blazer buttoned midway. Like, you know, that one look Madonna was rocking circa like circa like 1991 or so. Yeah, that was where it was. I never met her before in my life. She seemed like a lovely person. So glad I didn't invite some of my cousins so she could be there.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away?
Hey, thank you, Wilco, for the
It's my help she's
for
after,
the watch
isn't
streak.
it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things.
Nope.
You pushed me before and you saw the results.
I feel like we're deeply screwing
I'm
up
sure
Mira's
your brother can
storyline.
secure the marriage on his own. I'd better get going.
I'm just dropping the
Mira,
ball left
we'll
and
talk
right.
more later.
How many cousins are equivalent to one saucy barber? I mean, it's a 1-to-1. When are we going to see Sir Pounce? That's a great question. I don't know if this engine can render Serpounce. I think you would need so much more power to really capture everything about it.
Marjorie wrote a letter.
Oh. Forge the letter. We never get a chance to forge stuff. Let's cheat. Let's forge. Let's forge something.
Dear Lady Elena. No. Dearest Lady Elena.
Hey, Kate. Name your Count Serpounce. That's fantastic. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well this evening.
She took the seal with her. Hopefully a signature will do.
Oh no. Oh no, no seal. Oh, we've made a terrible mistake. Oh, I just screwed up Mira's story even worse.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Elena of House Glenmore. I've never heard of the Glenmores.
Elena of Avalor.
I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
I'd rather not.
Go ahead then.
Well,
I'd rather not. I'm good.
It's...
Turning down conversation in a dialogue-based game is a great idea.
Get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
Lady Margarine is my favorite Adventure Time character, Paul. Ha ha ha, some margarine.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move.
Find another spot.
Wrong fucking answer.
Seal is basically two-factor
Most of you will be dead
authentication.
within a
Yes.
year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
Listen up so y'all don't
The
miss.
wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend
No.
the realm from wild
And I don't care.
White Walkers
You should.
and all the other things that
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again.
Wow.
Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this.
Bay of Seals in the east. There are 19 castles stationed.
Try to listen to
I
the
was stuck in
orientation
him
speech.
instead. So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Potatoes.
You?
Fuck potatoes. What? No! I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cotter.
Cotter the potato fucker. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your
Let me
sister.
tell you my
You
story.
can talk about my sister, alright?
No, I'm gonna be quiet.
Who in seven hells is talking back there?
Silence is an option. And nobody whispers in this game. Everyone's always just talking out loud.
Tuttle.
Loud, loud, loud.
Who was it?
Jerry Tuts.
Sorry, sir. It were my fault.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you? Gared Tuttle here wants to be a ranger.
Where do you keep Jon Snow?
So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword?
No.
Shoot a bow?
Nope.
Are you strong?
Absolutely not.
Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger,
Oh,
I need a word.
it's Jon Snow.
Go on, get started.
That's the guy.
Best of luck, Tuttle.
Tuttle? Let's see if he's as yassified as he was in the intro.
Here we go. Again. Balls up.
See those dummies? Those are Thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast. Again.
Let's look at this horse. Let's pet the horse. Demonstrate your combat skills. Okay. I'll kill this horse. You ever see a man kill a horse? Hey, Grayson. Telltale was just trying to make it on some gimmicky website with that. I see them.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show
Way
you.
to go, Barney Five. Oh, it would be great if we now shot ourselves in the foot. How amazing would that be? Choices matter, and sometimes you should be able to shoot yourself in the foot.
Let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest.
Up. Some reason it tabbed out of the game. Okay.
You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target. Head. Something wrong with your eyes? Good. Right target. Chest.
It keeps tabbing out when I click. Weird. Well. Let's see here. Unfortunately, it won't capture my mouse. There we go.
Not bad. Center. Between the eyes. One less wildling.
We've done it.
You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Whoa, we can work with this one. I want to meet the Turtleman.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
he's just a bully.
Aye, he is.
That's right, he's just up there brooding because it's cheaper to brood.
Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
Give it back to him, Cotter.
Are you mad? That's the last thing I'll do.
Jon Snow will not remember that because he has left the recording booth for the day. Hi, guys. It's me. Ooh, a brazier. Great place for hot eats and cool treats. Ooh, it's a hallway. Is it a hallway if it's outdoors, really? Isn't that more of a breezeway?
Can't wander off now. Not with Frostfinger watching.
Stop gawking, Tuttle!
You can afford breezes on a watchman's salary. Okay, well, let's see. What does it want me to do? Did you see me? Did you see me shooting my thing? What's up, Eric?
Eric? Why is he here instead of at Ironrath?
Eric, why are you here?
You're the Castellan's nephew.
What are you doing here?
Lord Ethan judged me a thief. Should
Unfair.
have taken my fingers. Instead, he sent me to the wall. I wish he had cut him off. If he had, I'd still be home with my family. Instead, I'm stuck here for life.
Sounds like you got what you deserved.
Yeah, I didn't mean that to come off so mean.
You're practically a Forrester yourself.
Thanks.
Fucking Forresters.
Okay. Ooh, mess hall. Looks neat enough to me.
That's the door to the mess hall.
So it is.
Wish they'd serve up more than stew.
Tuttle, I gave you orders.
What were they?
So what are you doing up here?
Sorry, sir. I'll get back to work.
Sabu Forrester, yes. Absolutely. Okay, let's go, Ding Dong. Guess we need to prove our battle prowess. Are there more areas I didn't find? Like some sort of swordy area? Yes, of course there is. So we need to show that we're strong, that we can use a sword, and that we can use a crossbow.
Take that! Take that, you whore! Watch your bloody tongue!
Gotta find all the Christmas crankers.
Grab a practice
Hey, 6-7. Ooh, a mediocre musical. What was it? I really enjoyed this game so far. I've had a lot of fun with it. We get to pick our sword.
This one should do.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword.
That's what they say. An S word's still an
Good
S word. Uh-oh.
Come on, keep at it.
Ah. He likes what he sees. Guess I'm good at this.
Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox!
You got lucky.
What do you think, Cap? Still unimpressed. Frosty Paws once more. I have to show him how strong I am. Where's the strong competition at?
They say it's 700 feet tall and 8,000 years old.
It's pretty old. Oh, this is like an opportunity for strongness. Trying to melt Frostfinger's heart.
It's not ironwood. Too hard to burn.
Ooh, in terms of massive hit shows that generally dropped out people's head, how's this compared to the Lost game? I mean, the Lost game was just pure bananas. Like, it had that, how does this game actually exist energy going on, whereas this one, you can very much see how it exists. Like, at some level, it feels like a natural progression from where Telltale was at the time that it came out. You know, it's an IP that I feel like makes pretty good sense in that regard, but the Lost game was so bad. I mean, it's just like,
get to go up there.
It was just the ultimate IP cash-in. It's like, we have access to this, so here it comes. Get used to it. If you like weird island adaptations of popular media, I have a very exciting Survivor game I'm going to stream at some point. I'm a real Survivor head, and it is terrible. It's unbelievable to me that CBS licensed the game to whatever company made this Survivor adaptation. It just came out like a year ago.
Castle Black. So this is home now.
There was an earlier one back in Survivor's like heyday, but this new one is puzzling in its timing and everything else. So where do I prove that I'm strong? I thought I was going to toss some logs around, do some caber toss, but apparently not.
I said hit the chest, not the bloody wall.
Yeah, letting the Sims people make a Survivor add-on would be perfect. That would be pretty on the money. That's how you would do it. You already have all the systems you need in Sims, just it's largely a cosmetic pack. Hey, Samuel, good to see you. Yeah, he still won't talk to me. Still can't go up there. Wait, look at gaping hole. Look at gaping hole.
Builders.
Nice gaping hole you've got there. I feel like this is, oh, barrels. We're going to lift barrels.
You there, recruit.
How could you lift a barrel?
Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
That's my wife.
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right.
Burn their bones.
I can do this.
Burn their bones. That's what that plumber. He's good at lifting barrels. This is pretty hilarious. Don't dump it. I don't know if he's impressing anyone.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle.
Come on, Jerry Tots. Let's do this thing.
I'm thinking stew for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock.
Fine, I will.
The thing isn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger. Just you watch.
Not holding my breath, brother.
Brother.
Again.
I'm grizzled.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
I was gonna stay silent.
Come to think of it, you were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You...
Oh no, he's gonna kill him, isn't he?
It weren't me.
Finn, don't.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Give me my knife!
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way!
Gared, do something.
I fucking warned you!
Ooh.
I won't say it again. Step the fuck aside.
What the fuck? You're out of your mind.
Dodge. Uh-oh.
Hey, look.
Fight! Fight! Yeah, get it!
There they go again.
Shoot. E. E. Face punch, face punch, face punch. I can't make it. I can't get it. I can't get it. Ooh.
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife!
No, I didn't.
And Gared defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
He planted on us.
You must have hid it.
And you, I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training.
We'll stay quiet.
You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man atop the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Jon Snow. Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Mind your fucking manners.
Kit Harington.
Come with me.
Boy, remember when he was in the Marvel movie Eternals and was set up to be the Black Knight, and then no one ever talked about Eternals ever again?
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon.
This scene's pretty.
The sun just barely kisses your skin.
See how I can mess it up.
You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
What? She would literally kill us.
Come on, sit down.
I hope you've got another one of those.
I never took you for a lush, Mira.
I'm going to try to make Mira cooler. And drinking's the first step.
A little won't hurt.
Chug, 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 chug. That's good wine.
So, Well, I just...
Uh-huh. Yes?
I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years.
Okay.
She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide. I don't want to hide from you as well.
What happened to your mother?
It is good hair in this game, right?
She took care of my mother. And when I was born, she gave me the name Durwell.
Not a great name.
My mother died not long after.
The Barbary Coast.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
What, she's not going to remember that?
It's just...
Why'd I say it?
I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever.
It's an awesome name,
Lady
actually.
Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
If there's anything I can do to help, just ask.
There is something. I know she often confides in you,
Mm-hmm.
and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over.
Why would I do
Coming
that?
from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
Why
Of
not?
course, Sarah.
I'll make
Thank
any
you,
promise.
Mira. Thank you.
She won't remember it.
I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and
Sorry, you
father.
bastard. Too bad.
You need this more than I do.
Uh-oh. Now there's a guy who knows wine.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion, my lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Peter Dinklage is bringing his A game here.
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
I'm going to answer.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Nice one. Nailed it. Ding dong.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If
Bush
Cersei
wine.
knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it.
I'd drink it.
You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with
Yeah,
him
let me do it. I'll nail it.
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could.
If. Or.
Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
I dig the writing of Tyrion in this game. I like how sometimes he admonishes us like he's the tutorial in a game. You must know when to take risks and when not to.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot.
Damn.
Apologies, my lady.
Got his ass.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira
Mira
Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
Perhaps you should ask Lord Tyrion.
Yes.
I asked you.
Andros. She's here for the same reason you are. Ironwood.
I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord.
Yeah,
You
Dinklage is
spoke, I listened.
fantastic.
Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first.
You know, honestly, all the actors from the series are giving it their all in this game. That really impresses me. There's nothing worse than when you get like the original cast for a game like this, but clearly they're phoning it in, sometimes quite literally. I appreciate that people are bringing their A games to us. When we played the Star Trek 25th anniversary game, you could really tell like the lines where Shatner didn't care for the writing or was just at the end of his day and ready to get out of the booth. Yeah. If he liked the line. Demon World. Thank you, Nick.
Now, if you'll excuse us.
Now, DeForest Kelly nailed Demon World.
This.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this.
Demon World.
He's not a man to take such matters lightly.
Stare him down. Oh.
Lord Tyrion.
He disliked your silence.
Lord
I exclusively
Tyrion,
make
do let me
wrong
know when you
decisions
come
in
to a
this.
decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
Help me stop the Whitehills.
Yeah.
Well, the quickest way to strangle your enemy is with his own purse strings. Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or
oh, mercy, mercy
you'll bring
me.
your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
Tell me why that was wrong.
I'll consider the arrangement.
I think Telltale had very good voice directing. Yeah, they usually get, of course, fantastic performances.
Me in return. Don't worry. The terms
and good
will
casting, of course, too. I mean, that's where it starts.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
Like, I think Peter Dinklage was a great choice for Tyrion. That's who I would have cast, too.
Very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
My lady. All right. Back out here with Chet Forrester. I'll just push W and skulk around.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
Come
If you're
on.
to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
Seduce Khaleesi, you say?
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Beskha can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
I want to see a Beskha versus
None of that matters
Lady
without
Brienne.
sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
The director on this is also the cinematic director on Baldur's Gate 3. That's really interesting.
One-eyed Croft with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Right.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine?
The Merchant City? Is that the Merchant City?
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskha.
I shouldn't have said anything.
We should use sellsword more
I
frequently.
said I was with you, little brother.
I mean, I guess freelancer comes from the same kind of roots, but boy, if you were a writer who called yourself a sellsword or a sellsword, that's it. That's what freelance writers should be called. They should be sellswords, but it would look like sellsword, so it's super cool either way. So that's it. Freelance writers, you're now sellswords, which, yeah, I'm done.
And I meant it.
Thank you, Stacy. It's about time someone put my ideas into action.
Yunkai
I have a million of them.
Dagon Kostoti Dahor.
Peter Sellsword, he played Inspector Clouseau. He was the bomb from Doctor Strangelove. He was the bomb in Doctor Strangelove, too. He's terrific. Great performances. Sellsword is a fancy literature invention. It's not like freelance. That is interesting. Oof. Grayson, figure out who came up with Sellsword. I don't know, Ansible.
Just one more we'll have
What
to
is that
kill
one?
later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop
Deadpool, the
looking for
Sellsword
us.
of Sass.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Sell
I hope
Sass.
you're
Nope.
ready.
Nope, not that one.
It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Good
Yeah.
lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Okay, that makes sense. A device that lets you communicate faster than light without worrying about relativity. I don't worry about relativity most days, so I'm covered there. I hardly ever think about it. Kothar, Barbarian Swordsman. First of all, that book sounds amazing. I'm Kothar, Barbarian Sword. Yeah, that's just an amazing title. That is perfect. When do we get to the Jon Snow factory? When do we get to kiss Jon Snow? Oh, wow. Okay, chat. I want your input on this one. Call out, open, peek, or bust in. What do we think? What's the coolest way to enter a room? Call out, hey, it's me, Mira. Open, like you would a door. Peek, or bust in. We have a warrant. Made a little peekaboo. Paul says a little peekaboo. APB always be peeking. All in, reach and clear. Slice the pie. Oh man, Paul, you got to it before I did. I was gonna say slice the pie. That's dead. I've already broken Mira's game so badly. There's nobody here. Choices matter. Subscribe if there's any more Police Quest SWAT. I've never played SWAT. The busting made me feel good. Like we said earlier. I'm going to reuse that joke
here.
in case anyone came late. The desk looks rifled through. Ruffled through, rustled
Letters from
through.
my family.
All those things.
What would someone want with them?
Maybe it's a stalker. That's a good moment.
Is
I like
someone going through my books?
busting into a room with nobody in it. Blunderbust through. It's a note. It's that piece of like Pennsylvania country. Yeah, that's Amish made.
I have
Dutch
information
furniture.
that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Oh, it's gonna be the coal boy. Hashtag coal boy.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira.
I can't wait to meet this Lady
She
Elena.
may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Oh, congratulations.
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must.
Push you
Just
must.
remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm
He was
just so
talking
glad
about
to see
pee-pee.
you home.
That's exactly right.
My lord, she's here.
No question. That was pee-pee talk. And I, for one, don't condone it.
Roderick?
This guy's gonna make an Iron Man suit out of the ironwood. Yes. Yes. Unstoppable.
You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to
This
see you.
gets Stark. No.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
It's not the romance option we wanted. That was Kit Harington. But it's the romance option we deserve.
So, here we are.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking.
This is a great question. We haven't asked Jess anything from our pal Ben. The question is, how do you feel about late Game of Thrones and how it ended? You know, I didn't hate it. Actually, I enjoyed it up to the end. I don't even want to sound too on the fence about it. I enjoyed it. I didn't dislike the end of Game of Thrones as much as some fans did. Now, I did have to legally change my daughter's name from Daenerys to something better. But, you know, that was just the price of doing business. Like, I know that a lot of people were really upset about Daenerys's descent into, like, super villainy. Spoiler alert. But for me, that didn't feel that inconsistent with what we had been led up to at that point. It's not all the choices I think I would have made with the show, but it was fun. New name is Roger Wilco. I would never name my daughter after a Space Quest character. That would be ridiculous. 3, 2, 1. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't dislike it. What did y'all think? I mean, I'm pretty easily pleased. I just want to enjoy things that I'm watching and am happy to enjoy it. And yeah, I mean, I felt like that was foreshadowed. It didn't feel like out of left field to me. I feel like we had moments where Daenerys was like fighting back against her more natural tendencies towards some cruelty and things like that. But ultimately, I don't know if we had the kind of the kind of evidence that she ever wasn't that person anymore. But there are probably a few people on the internet who disagree with me.
I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but...
Thank you, Ben, for that question. What do the rest of y'all think?
2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please,
hurt bad.
Be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day is a battle.
Every day is a
can only
winding
imagine.
road. I get a little bit closer.
So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Has anyone been watching House of Dragons? I've been enjoying that
But
so
Roderick,
far.
I need to ask you
I
something.
can't wait for 2 or 3 years from
When I
now when we
arrived
get a
at
second
Ironrath
season.
today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers.
Maybe it can come out at the same time as Rings of
White-Hill
Power again.
They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here?
Has something happened?
We
Still
weren't
the
given a
truth.
choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him.
Wow.
Until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
I bet it was curious.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage.
And it's signed,
as you can
definitely
imagine,
Lady
a suggestion
Marjorie.
from a future queen is difficult to ignore.
Okay, Jay Frisbee, the kid didn't make it. Ethan didn't make it out of the last episode. This is the long lost brother Roderick, who's returned home after nearly being killed along the way. We'll see here. Yeah, Ethan had a bad run last
I don't
time.
know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me. She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderick.
Oh no.
A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me? After everything we've shared?
Of course not, Elena.
No, I'm not going to say
You're free
yes.
to
You
choose.
have to.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderick. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the
this
rumors
guy.
are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still...
I think Elena Glenmore is just on the edge of not being a fantasy name. Like every time I hear Elena Glenmore, I imagine it could be like a slightly older lady that lives a few houses down from me. That's Miss Glenmore down there. She's lived there for 30 years. Elena Glenmore.
Marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
I did it. I secured
Can
the
I
wedding.
change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitetail?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me.
Ask
here.
your mother.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral.
Hey,
But I
shut
never
up, boy.
expected him to barge in like this.
Got to barge in.
Practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her.
Intimidate him.
The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine.
Yes. True.
It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven.
That's Cold
You're
Raven.
a different man entirely, aren't you?
Short for Cold Raven, a dead
So,
raven.
If you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Okay, gang, what is the right answer here? Refuse or kiss the ring? I've screwed up every decision in the game so far. I've never messed up a Telltale game like this before. Also, how incredible is it that the fire continues to animate in the background when the game is paused? Refuse. You gotta refuse. You gotta refuse. Kneel and stab him in the junk. I mean, I don't know if they'll give us that option. I'm gonna have to refuse.
Please.
Grayson, you're right.
It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
I don't even care about
I'm
Ryan.
not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No,
I didn't.
please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please.
Harvest it from your butt.
And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life.
Roose.
As long as he gets his
The Roose is
ironwood,
loose.
he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Well, that could have gone better.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
Actually sounds kind of badass. I'll take it.
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
Yeah.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family.
No.
What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
No, they did a minor sacrifice in the previous episode.
My lord, are you well?
7 fucking hours.
That's a great line to end your chapter on. I bet elevators are freaky when you've never been in one before.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Just agree with Jon Snow. That's the move.
I'm Gared.
Frostfinger told me about you.
They call me Jerry
Seems
Tuts.
to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me.
Oh man, Kit Harington's bringing all the Kit Harington.
He said you fought for the North with the Forresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
Twins?
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
We fought as best we could, but it wasn't enough. The phrase cut us open.
John noted their honesty.
Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
I'm sorry.
So am I. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did, it's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too.
They've managed to fit this into
Whatever
the
I
broader
once thought,
narrative
my place
in a
is here.
pretty
with the nice
way. Like it, I mean, it's pretty seamless in that they found a story that feels important, but isn't so important you would have had to have heard about it at some point. They've really threaded that needle quite well. Yeah, they've definitely got the Jon Snow expressions.
There
This
are
is
those here who will hate you for who you are.
not surrendering.
Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven.
That's a cold
Some
raven,
won't even
short
have
for a
reason.
dead raven.
They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than them. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Pretty cool. Well, double you right up there. Double my pleasure, double you my fun. Push him. Oh. You just lost the Game of Thrones.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger.
An airborne ranger.
Why risk your life out there?
Winter is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers. Thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them?
I can, Jon Snow.
Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
All right. I feel like we're building toward a shocking conclusion. It's like being a lower decker and being the next generation hero. That's exactly right. They're playing it well. I hope this is a stealth section.
I'm here, but where are you?
Deedle, deedle, deedle. Deedle, deedle, deedle. Deedle, deedle, deedle. It would be great if this was a slow walking maze. Those were ravens. Warm ravens, living ravens.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it?
You're not my real dad.
Do you know what this uniform means?
You're some sort of guard?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Oh, well...
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure.
Okay, Damien, what's your angle?
You got my note.
Wow, he's the note giver.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps.
Oh no.
I'd hate to see you suffer.
Oh boy, save me! Ooh, I don't think I escaped. Ooh, don't think I did it. Oh, I was using the wrong direction. I was pushing W. Well, I should have been pushing S. Oh boy, I miss you.
Let her go!
There he is. I mean, I'm not gonna watch him like murder somebody. Do murder. Do murder. You just got.
You?
What happened? What was that?
What did it look like? He tried to kill me.
We say Big Ben.
Why would he do that?
What are
It's
you
a
doing
dagger
here?
I see before me.
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira.
Is that the shocking
I
conclusion?
need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find him.
Seems like you're gonna have access to a furnace.
Good luck. And be careful.
Thanks.
Everything all right, sir?
Throw the weapon
Damien,
in the
where are
water. Ooh, gang. Keep the knife, toss the knife. It's not like they have fingerprinting or DNA analysis. Yeah. They will have CSI throw it. Next episode of the week, old boy walking around in a massive suit of armor. What do we think? Do we keep the knife or throw it? We throw it, right? Like, we can't have a murder weapon on us. Maybe we should toss the knife at someone and get another kill racked up. I wonder if we did nothing, if she would just eat the knife. Oh well.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes.
That's a great dress, isn't it?
My brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
Sure.
My lady.
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Gwyn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mean.
Sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen. I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy.
Okay.
Just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward.
I mean, maybe.
He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Ryan is strong-willed, like father was. He will not bend.
Like the
I'm sure you're
Ironwood.
right, but he feels forgotten. Alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him.
I will get him back. He'll be with his family again. You tell him.
Yeah.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, This war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
We could be frenemies.
Good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
She's bummed out about having to burn two family members.
Come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen.
To us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick.
Pretty soon.
Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds.
Well, I'd rather
no
not.
No matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
It won't come to that. We will defeat them.
War asks much of a man that he is not prepared to give. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Gared. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Use authentic police procedures, not murder. Exactly.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
It's going to be like I played the end of Mass Effect 2 poorly ending, probably, yes. Alright. It's time to get the your googly.
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord.
It was honorable.
He was always honorable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father.
This guy.
My little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
Torch the bodies.
Lord Gregor
Torch
Forrester,
the bodies.
My husband. My love. And our Lord Ethan. My sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
To all our family.
Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
ice. Iron from ice. Is this some sort of magical flame? Sweet. Oops, there goes another iron tree plant.
From ice, we Forresters born. To ice we all return. return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain.
She's Lady Macbeth on.
Swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp. The rivals locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you.
This is fantastic.
Our Lord, my twin, a hero's grave. So iron grows anew. Still iron grows anew.
So good. Yeah, I think they did do multiples of the song because it had some specific choices in there. That is fantastic. So good. So good. I love it.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
You too, protagonist.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
No. I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people.
Uh-oh.
Is there anything else we need to be worried about?
Good montage.
What was that?
From eyes we've
Thumbs up.
Forrester's
Big
born
thumbs up.
to
I dig it. Very good episode. I'm liking this quite a bit. It's good stuff. Can I skip all this though? Yes, I can. I can't maximize my Game of Thrones experience because you shut down the ding dang servers. Come on, Telltale. Not cool. I'd love to maximize my Game of Thrones experience, but no thank you. I don't get the opportunity to. Oh, wow. That was good. I enjoyed that episode a lot. This series is really holding up well for me. Thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I think I will be back again on Sunday night and probably will be playing the next chapter. So around the usual time on Sunday evening, should be back and we will see what happens next with House Forrester. But for now, thank you again for hanging out. I'm going to call it a night there and I will see you again, hopefully very soon. Take care, y'all.